I'm Jason UFC, and today we have a story about UFC fighter thanks Colby Chaos Covington for helping him after moving to United States. Colby Chaos Covington is such a great man. Wow. One UFC fighter has expressed gratitude to Colby Chaos Covington for assisting him during trying times. Much has been made about Colby Chaos Covington for his persona. The former interim UFC welterweight champion leans into the Okay, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say he leans into his trash talk. Listen, if he wants to be a Republican, this is America. He could be a Republican, even if it's a Magna Republican. I'm like, that's politics. And his trash talk has drawn the ire of many fighters. All of the extra noise doesn't matter to Thimba Garimbo. I think that's how you pronounce it. However, okay, let me see. Thimba, gratitude for Kobe Chaos Covington. Thimba is fresh off of a unanimous decision victory over Takashi Sato. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Probably wrong in both names. At UFC Vegas 73. During the post-fight press conference, Thimba admitted that he had literally only $7 in his bank account due to the sacrifices he made uh, when moving to the United States. With the victory, will have Thimba will have some. He will have a lot of money. $7 to a victory in the UFC. He's gonna have a lot of money in his pocket. But he isn't about to forget what Kobe Chaos Covington done for him at MMA Masters Gym. Thimber explained to reporters how Kobe Chaos Covington has been a big help for him on his journey. Kobe Chaos Covington, he's such a great guy, man. Covington, sometimes you bring food for me at the gym, and people say what they want to say about him, but that guy is a great, great man. You have to know him to kind of know him, just like me. You have to know me to kind of know me, church. At the end of the day, it's just business, facts. Denver is smart. He's a smart kid, and I found home, and I'm going all the way for the belt with this gym that I have now, and I kind of found my serenity in Miami. Who doesn't? I mean, how can you not find serenity in it? It's a beautiful city, right? Ooh, Denver is hoping for that victory over Sato will start of his winning streak. He's currently only 1-1 on the UFC banner and wants to ensure the promotion has no reason to consider cutting him down the line. I mean, obviously getting close. Well, I don't know. Yeah, him getting close to Kobe Cass Covington is a good thing. But yeah, I mean, first we want to say congratulations, right? Congratulations to Thimba. And I know a lot of people in this story are gonna say $7 in his bank account. He's a UFC fighter. Yes, I do get that. That's kind of tough, but my opinion with that, what I say with UFC, part-time jobs, full-time jobs, a lot of people, right? I know the UFC gets a lot of hate. I'm an MMA casual fan, and I know it's very easy to look at UFC and say, hey, this person has a job for the UFC. How can they not have any money? Guess what? There's a lot of jobs that people go to work and they got $7 in their bank account, right? Like, I get it. Some NBA players have gone bankrupt. Some boxers don't. Owe a lot of. So I don't want to get into the idea that UFC underpays all of their fighters and no UFC fighter is making any type of money. All of us can make more money. Let's just be honest, right? Everyone in the UFC should be paid more. Everyone who works at McDonald's should be paid more. So let's not just bash the UFC. It sucks. I hear it. I do. It does suck, right? But I think if you got into personal finances of the average NBA player or the average NFL player, or the average person who just goes to work, right? The story about this isn't the UFC. It's the fact that, truthfully, a lot of Americans only have $7 in their bank account and have a full-time job. So let's not just bash the UFC. It does suck. you would think, if you're a UFC fighter, you shouldn't only have $7 in your bank account. It does suck, right? But we got to keep that same energy to full-time jobs, right? Because truthfully, the average American doesn't have $400 in a bank account, doesn't have 2 months rent, health care paid for, like vacation money. None of us have money. It does. I agree. It sucks for the UFC, and it's not a good look, right? No one in the UFC should only have $7, but it's not just a UFC problem. But as far as Kobe Chaos Covington, which is the point of this story, right? In many ways, we trying to want to keep up kayfabe, right? As far as like WWE promotion, Kobe Chaos Covington. The thing I say about him, and the thing I say about all UFC MMA fighters, is do whatever sells, right? It's just business. It really is just business. Now, you could say some things that I totally disagree with. Kobe has said some things that was crazy. Chael said some things that's crazy. Sean Strickland has said some things that's crazy. John Jones has said some things that's crazy. But if it puts butts in seats, you have to sell, right? If Kobe Chaos Covington, when he did that interview with Joe Rogan, and I know some people call cap on the story that the UFC was threatening to fire him before the Damian Maia fight, and then when he won that fight and he cut that, promo, he was like, oh, yeah, things change. And now we talk about Kobe Chaos Covington a lot more than we would if he never cut that promo. So I'm a fan of UFC fighters, MMA fighters cutting, borderline crazy promos, whatever it does to sell, whatever it does to promote yourself, whatever it does, for entertainment purposes. Just treat it like the WWE. It's not as real as you think it is. You saw Kobe Chaos Covington talk to Kamaru Usman in the cage after their fight. Before their fight, you talk crazy. After the fight, it's over, right? So I don't think Kobe Chaos Covington is a quote-unquote actual, literal bad person. I don't care about his politics. If he wants to support Trump and be a MAGA Republican, this is America. He could be a Republican. He could be an agnostic. He could be religious. But this is cool, man. I wonder if Kobe Chaos Covington, I'm pretty sure Kobe Chaos Covington is going to comment on this story. I don't know what's going on with Kobe Chaos Covington recently. Recently, he just gave his flowers to Aljamain Sterling. Kobe Chaos Covington he's starting to soften up. Let's just be honest, right? He would never say this. He even offered to be on John Jones' undercard, right? If you think of Kobe Chaos Covington, you would say he would promote himself as the #1 UFC guy, the only guy that can get a president to come see him. But now he's giving Aljamain Sterling his flowers. He's bringing food to the gym for Themba. He's offering to be on John Jones' undercard. Who is this Kobe Chaos Covington? Is this some kind of AI clone? Is that what this is? No, but, this is a good story all around, I would say. Cool story for Kobe Chaos Covington. I know people don't want to hear that because he's a heel. He's a WWE heel in real life, right? So we don't want to break kayfabe. We all still want to boo Kobe Chaos Covington. But it's a good story for Chaos Covington, a good story for Themba. But let me know your opinion of this story. I'm Jason, UFC. Today we had a story about UFC fighter Themba, who recently got a victory at UFC 270, at UFC, what was it called? UFC Vegas 73, I believe that's what it's called. UFC Vegas 73. Thanks Kobe Chaos Covington for helping him after moving to United States of America. Kobe Chaos Covington is such a great man. How about that? We almost never heard that. How about that? Cool story. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button. And please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.